Okay, now. Good evening, guys.
And we are live.
We are live. So, how was everyone's weekend?
Mine was pretty good. Played a lot
Well,
of games, like I
what else?
usually do.
What else besides your usual boring life?
I'm trying to read a book.
Oh, yeah. I like how you said trying to read books.
It's going very slowly. Let's just say that.
And I watched the new
personally-
Scooby-Doo movie.
Personally, I already finished all my books that I have in my room.
Well, I watched the new Scooby-Doo movie.
I haven't actually even watched.
I don't really
I think
care for it.
It makes you cry. So
over the weekend by
really?
myself.
I don't really
Yeah.
expect Scooby Doo. What I was interested in was the Sonic movie. That was pretty good.
yeah, it was actually.
Yeah.
I watched it twice.
I've only seen it once, and I've never seen it appear on anything else ever again. So, yeah.
So, what's your favorite animal, guys?
A cheetah. Wow, I sound so interesting here, guys. Like I'm so interesting. And please
Mine
don't
is a
read the
horse.
Please don't.
Please subscribe to this epic content that we have on this channel.
Yeah, please subscribe, guys. It helps us.
What's up, YouTube Nation? Please smack that like button.
Why does every other YouTuber start out with that, like, one obnoxious intro? In, like, 2014, everyone did it. It's kind of funny.
Yo, guys, what it be? What it do? It's your boy Cade back with another President review. Like, I don't get why people do that.
Yeah. And also, as seen on TV, you make things that really nobody needs.
Hey guys,
But, like-
flex Swift here, flex tape.
Flex
What's
tape.
kicking? So anyway, Jet, is there anything exciting that you want to tell us about Friday and Saturday?
Here for Flex Tape, the super
Why? Oh, come on, man. We're gonna talk about Friday and Saturday, but then you freaking flex tape.
Hi, Phil Swift here for Flex Tape,
You have a bind for that.
waterproof tape
Waterproof tape.
that can instantly patch bomb.
The power of flex tape. Wait, I think we might get copyrighted. Crap. Well, this is it.
Well, it's not like we're monetized at this moment anyway, so it won't
Yeah.
really matter.
Yeah, we have so many viewers. Yeah, like,
We have 8 viewers.
yeah, so many.
8 viewers total.
Okay, now what? Politics?
No.
Sugar and yeah. Well,
Okay, I have a question, guys.
what is your question?
What is the last thing you baked?
Brownies on New Year's.
Brownies, too.
News. I didn't really help with that. I don't really remember. I think it was the cookies that me and my dad made. Yeah, I think that was the last thing I remember. The last thing I baked.
Okay, yeah.
The brownies they're pretty epic. They're like the hardest brownies I've ever had. Coming from a person that was the first time making mixed brownies. So
Mine were really, really soft. Like when you crunch down, it was like a sponge, but it wasn't at the same time. But it was really good. Like a sponge brownie.
The cookies I made, like, they were chewy, but they were also, like, really big. Like, almost as big as this disc on the mic. They were big.
Oh yeah, me and Eva tried to make some cookies, and they came out like milk. They were so slimy, and we picked them up and we put sprinkles on top of them, and then we
You
ate
might as
it.
well just made a slime.
listen, that gives me a good idea. Like, you know how there's chocolate milk mix? Well, there should be cookie milk mix. It makes your milk taste like a cookie.
Oh, I mean, Imagine just dipping a cookie into that. Yes, we have very interesting topics.
It's like
Don't
what?
leave.
It's like
Stop.
the
No.
what's it called?
Cookie milk.
Pie flavor.
Yes.
It's like the pie flavored pie thing, where it's like,
Pie?
yeah, dude, dip. It's like the powdered milk with milk with powdered milk in it. That
Milk with powdered milk.
So
the
anything
ultimate drink.
you'll have on your wish list of things to buy?
Robux.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah, me too. Animal Crossing, I guess. Yeah. Any new things you're into too? Wow. I just said a word twice. I'm actually.
Well, since we can't go.
Yeah.
Well, since we can't go to summer camp, I'm doing online summer camp.
Well, that sounds fun.
Read a
Yeah.
book.
Well, how are you
I
gonna do
guess I
online
technically
swimming
don't have
pool?
to read a book if they're not watching me.
How are you gonna do online swimming pool though? How would that work?
You fill your house with water and then you swim in the house.
Dude, just as simple as that. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Flood your house.
And then you buy
Flood your house.
Yeah, flood your house, guys.
That's a good idea.
7 viewers. Yes, we're a good host. Yeah, we're good.
Mhm. Yeah.
The best host ever.
Okay.
um,
Dot.
So, what about that Friday, Saturday thing, huh?
Friday,
That's
Saturday.
Pretty interesting, right?
yeah, that was fun.
I have no idea what we're talking about right now. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, no, I know. Is
We
it
just
the
moved around.
Okay, what was I just about to say? Oh yeah, school is done now.
Oh yeah, I finished all my work because we were gonna have 4 days this week, but I just ended up finishing all of it because I didn't want to deal with it. So.
I don't do that. I'm the opposite of you.
We were pretty much already done since Friday, so
Yeah. Stupid people, am I right?
what a
Like-
transition right there. We were from school's done to dumb
Yeah.
people.
What goes through your head when you just suddenly want to think, hey, let's burn down a 5G tower? Yeah, that sounds fun. Yeah.
I don't know.
You were-
somebody,
And
from,
then get arrested. Don't we all want to get arrested?
I mean, that's
So-
essentially what what's his name? What's it? Siren Head is. He's just a walking 5G tower, dude. That's all he is.
Okay, what's the latest video game you guys been playing?
Final Fantasy the remake or the 7 remake.
My life is on Roblox.
What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything. What are you doing?
Hi.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Are you live?
No. Why would you ever think
You're
Why
live.
did you ever think that?
You need to be in
Yeah,
bed.
dude, he's just talking. What the heck?
Get off of there.
What are you doing?
Get off. You need to be
Talking,
in bed.
Get out.
What the heck? Remember to
Bye.
Bye, Chancla.
remember to wash your hands.
Oh. No. Never come. Hey, little girl.
Well, hey.
Wash your hands before you snatch these hands.
Yeah. Okay.
What? What were they doing?
What's going on?
And why do you?
How are we? What's happening here already?
Did he play with the voice changer on you, Jamie? Because it's like big old echo going on. Oh my
For
god!
me?
Yeah, for you.
Hold on. She turned it. How did she even figure out how to do that?
I was thinking, I was like, her voice is kind of deep.
How did?
Yeah, she went way deep.
I know she did.
And
Hold
then
on.
there's an echo too. Little punk butts.
Kate said, wash your hands before you catch these hands.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Weird, dude. Guys, I had gotten a text right before, and I was like, it didn't make sense to me. Like a couple of minutes. Y'all remember David from the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he texted me. He said, "Turn down the sounds. Turn down the sounds like a tunnel." And I was like, what are you talking about, dude? And I was like, huh? So then I come downstairs and I could hear Eden giggling like there's no tomorrow.
Right, exactly. This
What?
little kid too.
How did these kids?
They all want to be arrested. They said that.
What?
What?
Oh, and now my name is Small Cup of Joe.
And I'm B. Calhoun, so
What
there's
is B.
that.
Calhoun?
Who is B. Calhoun?
Half-Life? What is it? What is it? What did he say? Animal Crossing? I don't know. Don't ask me.
Look what my wife said.
No, yeah. Look at what mine said.
What the-
Oh man. Let me see what my wife said.
Poor assistant.
Oh, man.
What is going on here? Look, how long have they been?
I don't know. How long have they been? Oh, it says 10 minutes and 11 seconds.
Oh wow, they were busy.
What?
Is that how y'all
Yeah.
supervise y'all
Yeah.
children?
So, yeah. So, tell me what y'all thought about those guys because they're never coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you may never see him again.
You may never see them again because they're going to be grounded for life.
Kate stays grounded. It's normal.
That's his normal.
Yeah. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
wow.
Oh,
Okay.
hi everyone.
It's the Monday Ketchup.
Hello.
I even got this. What is this? What's going on right here? Do y'all even know what that is back there?
No.
No.
Oh, hi Tim. Hi Liza. Eric, Jason, Carrie, the
Adrian?
producer.
Yeah. Thanks
Oh,
for-
Adrian was even here?
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is up there.
Yeah.
Tim. Man, I'm like, I feel a little out of place. I didn't even get to do any of my pre-show stuff.
I can't believe they got on our show. What?
I can't wait to go back and watch it and see how amazing they did.
Oh, they said, love the kids. They were little mini me's. If the kids don't come back, I may not come back.
Thanks, Eric.
Oh, okay. Eric is definitely not getting top guest. Top fan. We're about to change that. How do we block people from our show?
Right.
How do we ban them, you mean?
Right, how do we
Throw the
ban
ban
them?
hammer down?
Yeah,
can banish
ban
him
hammer for that.
From our kingdom.
Golly.
Well, by the
Man.
comments, it looks like they were doing okay, I guess. So yeah, I can't fault them, but it's not like I expect anything less from mine, at least, right? I think.
I mean, they come by it honestly.
Okay.
All right,
Well,
man.
how was y'all day?
We're out of sorts here.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, thanks everyone for coming by. Sandy, my day was busy at work. We were just Mondays are always hectic at my job, so I don't want to talk too much about that though. I was excited because I finally ordered the little clip to put on my phone so I could put on my tripods and everything so that when I get ready to really do some good videos, I can put them on. What happened?
I forgot to get Sandy hers.
I have to continue using my hanger.
That's low.
I know.
Oh, whoops.
You are going to get some flack for that, Joe.
I think
Well,
so.
luckily, I
so.
didn't need it.
Today.
Today.
Right.
Tomorrow is a new day, though.
We need to make sure we get it to you before the end of the week.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Probably earlier then, because so she has time to edit it and stuff, right?
What?
Edit your video. Oh yeah, so Friday we're gonna have the food show, guys, and if you have any ideas for us to cook, bake, or whatever, make sure to throw that in the comments somewhere or just post it up. Remember, for Sandy though, it's got to be 4 ingredients or less.
Yes. Yes. And gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free. And it better be good. But other than that,
it's good. Oh,
I'll be looking at. I'll be checking out your comments.
Man, this kid, if he's going to be sitting in my spot, he needs to do my job because he didn't even share the show yet. So
did he do a business or anything?
No, he hasn't done a business yet either. But I happen to have it pulled up ready.
What?
Yeah, hold on.
Someone's acting like they're ready. Someone acted like they knew what they were doing.
I know.
Hey,
Well, as many
Carrie
times as he's
just
interrupted.
brought up a good point.
What did she say?
She's still waiting on the spam buffet show.
Carrie, keep an eye out for that. I have a feeling it's coming up sooner than you think.
We have a feeling it could be indigestion just from thinking about spam.
I did just eat some chili. Oh gosh.
And-
After that though, after work, I came home. No, I didn't go home. Picked up groceries from Wally World and came home and just hung out for a little while. Yeah.
Just hung out for a little while.
There was nothing fantastic or spectacular about the day, honestly. It was just a nice regular day.
Well, that's
Oh,
good. Any rain? No more basement issues?
Please. It's been raining all day up here.
Has it really?
Mhm.
It
It rained all day yesterday too, I think. Right, Tim, Liza? I'm pretty sure it was raining pretty not heavily though. So that's the thing is the day that there was rain in my basement, it was a freak accident because it rained an unbelievable amount. But that's all good and taken care of now.
And is it a freak accident? So how is it? I guess I'm missing that.
Yeah.
I was
So
waiting for the freak accident.
how was your day, Joe?
Right? I was like, oh. So I was able to squeeze in one nap today. So that was awesome.
And that
I
was
usually-
early.
I usually try to get a couple naps in, but I didn't get to be able to do it
Hey, Rain.
this afternoon. Hey, Rain, what's up? What did I else do? I went to the office. I actually accomplished quite a bit and shot out some emails and did all this and that. I came home and I got lazy, and I was like, man,
No. You?
It's hard to believe. It is hard to believe. I was like, I need to go out and mow the yard. And as soon as I thought that, somebody rang my doorbell and said, hey, do you need your yard mowed? And I was like,
What? That was serendipitous.
God, that is so weird. That never happens
I
at our house.
love it. It's like, wait, did I have it on Alexa or something that I need to mow the yard? And she called it right up. It was amazing.
Weird.
So I didn't have to do that. So it was fun.
And
We'll
NSA
say
hard
that
at work
for
these
Freaky
days.
Friday.
Yeah, exactly. Should have been on Freaky Friday.
That's true.
Oh, and I also this weekend I was busy because I had photo shoots and whatnot. I actually was able to listen to Friday's show on the road coming back from Canyon because I had to go to Canyon for a shoot for West Texas A&M Senior.
Ooh.
And on the way back, Sandy, you were cracking me up. It was so funny. That was so funny. I was like, oh my gosh. And then
That was
Tim-
today?
No, that was on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
And Tim, please fix your chair.
Oh, Tim did give me an update on his chair, and he did text me and said, I got the chair squeaking. It's gone. It's done. And I was like, oh, praise Jehovah high.
Tim, we were beyond WD-40. This is like WD-60 special.
Yeah, you needed some work on that chair. I've never heard a chair that squeaky.
That chair was vying for its own spot on the show. It wanted a square by itself.
It should have been a guest. His chair should have been a guest. It's as much things as it had to say.
Right, exactly. It kept interrupting us.
It was.
And we still never figured out what that rumble was when you asked Tim if that was his stomach.
Oh.
Such a stomach growling, Tim.
Okay, so let me just tell you real quick. I don't want Tim to take flack for that, okay?
Okay.
That was me.
What
and it
was
wasn't it. So it took me a while to listen to it again, and as soon as I stopped laughing and heard that moment, I knew exactly what it was. And guys, I had the giggles. Like I went back and listened to it like twice this weekend and had Inception giggles. Giggles within giggles within giggles. And on Friday, I had a giggle on the show that I could not hold in, and so there were points where I was putting my mic away, and I thought it was far enough away, but when I got it close, I was like, what's that thing when you're wheezing, laughing?
Yes. And Eric's like, who's that wheezing? I'm like, Jamie. Jamie's wheezing.
So it was not Tim. It was me. You heard my wheezing that I couldn't hold the laughter in. You're like, what was that? And I was like, I was going to let Tim take it that night, but I was like, I can't let it keep it going. So
You couldn't keep it going. You couldn't keep
sorry,
it going.
Tim. It wasn't your fault at all. Okay.
And Jamie, wheezing laugh is so funny. It's so contagious. I love the wheezing laugh.
That's all I was full of on Friday because y'all were hilarious. But my kid, let me tell you, Sandy, my kid, I showed her that thing and she had me rolling in it again. And then she kept hitting rewind on my phone.
Oh,
And I
right.
was like, stop doing that because I just keep laughing more and more. But she cracked up at the same spot I did Friday whenever you were telling us about the Ninja Foodie, remember?
Yes.
And you're like, it's this, this, this. And then you turn around and you're looking at your assistant for some more. And then at some point you go, oh, he stresses me out. I cracked up at that. And Eden was going around all week and she was just like, oh, he stresses me out.
Oh, great.
Oh.
Like, oh, she's never watching the show again.
Oh, man. Friday was a pretty hilarious episode, guys. If any of you haven't seen Friday's episode yet,
Right.
please go. We
Yeah,
had go ahead.
Sandy was getting a little frustrated with us, I think, because she kept trying to share her recipe.
No,
and all we had were the giggles.
Though, my albino empanadas made me cringe. Oh, when I got to that, I'm like, oh, that's a horrible picture. I should have never have sent that.
Oh,
But-
my gosh.
But then I thought Joe's had beef jerky, brisket.
Oh, yeah.
Jamie can't get his lady fingers to work. We
Right.
all have to fail at something.
Oh gosh, I lost it at that old that albino empanadas.
And if y'all don't know what albino empanadas are, you have to listen. You have to watch Friday.
Oh, okay, good. I'm glad you said that because I'm actually scrolling through trying to find the albino empanadas, but we
Please
talked so
don't.
much, guys.
No, I don't want to cringe. I don't want to cringe.
Okay, I won't find it. I'm not gonna look
Thank
for it, but
you.
please do go watch the Friday episode because it was
Right.
pretty hilarious. And I think that was who was that? That was John's comment for it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Speaking of comments, oh wait, we had to go. Sandy, how was your weekend?
My weekend was good. Okay, so I was productive and I got off my phone Sunday. Like I totally was like, I'm so done. I'm so over my phone.
Right,
So,
we noticed that because we were.
Yeah, we
I know
did.
y'all were messaging. I came back and I had missed phone calls. I had text messages, and I'm like, and then I was just stressing me out having to go through all of that.
Right.
I almost reached out to Eric. I said, "Hey, is she okay, or is she
Hey.
sleeping it off somewhere?"
The assistant was busy. He was busy
Yeah.
with me too. But yes, so I think it was a couple of weekends ago that I told you we had started some projects that I was going to get into woodworking.
Right.
And so we finished up one of our projects this weekend and I'm so excited about it. And I probably should have let my table sit outside a little bit longer because our house smells like a
stain.
stain.
Polyurethane.
Oh no.
I think we're all just walking around high on life right now.
Tim knows about that. Tim knows about that life, that
Yes.
woodworking life.
That woodworking life.
Yeah.
But I'm super proud of my table, you guys. Can't wait for y'all to see
How
it.
proud? When are we gonna
Super proud.
When are we going to see it?
Now if you want to show it.
Is it okay? I can show it now.
Yeah, let's
Let
do
me
it
find
now.
it. It's somewhere around here. I got it on the table.
Is it on your toilet paper roll?
I put it on a different one this time, and I misplaced that one.
Okay,
Oh, here we go. Let me just load it up real quick.
I know something that Jamie did this weekend.
What did
Look
I-
how shiny that dome is. Oh my goodness.
I was like, did you
Oh, yeah.
Look at the reflections in that, buddy.
My mask wasn't fitting my face, so I had to shave the beard off, and then it fit nice again. So
had to be snug?
yeah.
Had to be snug. So, what else did y'all do? Anything?
That's about it. Unplugged and just worked.
Oh, this weekend? Oh, I did some other stuff too. Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be able to unplug for that long. My phone would blow up. And
All right.
It
yeah.
was a good feeling, honestly.
Oh, yeah. That's
What is that?
oh hey.
Let me
who
hide
did
all
that?
that. I don't know why that happened. Actually, I had the video up, and I don't know why. There we
Oh,
go.
so-
It looked like you were plugging it into 1920.
Do you need to reach out to our field reporter again?
No. Why isn't it showing? There we go. Good
There we
time.
go.
All right, guys. So you want to preface this, any
Yes.
Sandra, or you
Okay.
want me to just play
So,
it?
my coffee table, I've had it since I moved in, and I bought it used on garage sale, and Cash got a hold of it. He chewed one of the sides, and I'm like, okay, it's time for a new coffee table. And if you don't know, Johnny Cash is my golden doodle that we got him back in February. Anyway, he chews everything. And anyway, so that was just kind of an excuse for us to get. So I started looking on Pinterest for ideas, and I found this table, and it's like $300 and something. I'm like, not going to pay that. And so anyway, I said, assistant, we need to build a coffee table. And he's like, agreed. He didn't say that.
He sounded very enthusiastic, didn't he?
Yeah. He was like, okay, what are you thinking? And so anyway, I just showed him a Pinterest thing. He's like, all right, I got it. And we had, when did we put up our fence? Less than a year ago, we built a new fence, and that was Abby Nonsense Productions built it. Never again is awful. Anyway, so we had a bunch of leftover wood. So that's what we used to build our coffee table with.
Nice.
And it's so heavy, you guys. Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying hi to some people whose names I've never seen before. So really cool.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, totally.
So, wait, are you going to play the video, or what are you going to do?
Yeah. I just wanted to Sandy was so tiny down there saying her story, and I was like, let me just move it away real quick.
Perfect. I'd never get to be tiny.
All right. So
the first picture is my inspiration for my table.
Okay.
Picture.
That's my floor.
Hit play.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute. All I got is a video though.
Yeah, no. Like to start out with, that's my inspiration.
That's the inspiration pic.
That's the $300 and something table.
Slow down. I can't see it. It's so quick.
Oh, no.
Man, look at that. It's coming together, Sandy, like super fast.
I know. That's right, girl.
Y'all are awesome.
There's the painting. Oh,
I saw an arm back there. Look how fancy
Okay,
that
so
looks.
I stained and sanded, and Eric cut and measured and all that good stuff. Ta-da!
Whoa, y'all even got it in the house.
Yes, and like I said, I should have probably left it out a little bit longer.
Look at that.
That's pretty cool.
Sandy.
But anyway,
Tim,
it's
are you seeing this, Tim?
And walnut finish.
You did that this weekend?
Yes.
Man, I feel super lazy then.
Well, I'm not going to argue with that. But I will say, Sandy, you guys wow. Bravo to you.
It's a little bit different than what inspired me, but I'm like, yeah, this suits us a little bit better.
Now, did you have something else there in the middle of the living room before
we
this?
had a smaller coffee table, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it was kind of wobbly and chewed on, and so anyway. So we needed a new one. Tim, he's never coming on the show again.
Tim has been banned.
Your chair, on the other hand, maybe we'll have him.
Right, we'll invite your chair first, Tim.
He said, "Nah, it looks very nice."
Thanks, Tim.
Well,
but
Sandy,
anyway,
wow.
So, did you use a hand sander or did you use a belt sander?
We used
Chancla sander.
What kind? Oh, just an electric one. And I even told Eric, I'm like, oh, thank God I thought about getting the electric sander. Which it wasn't my idea, but
I wasn't gonna say anything, but
it wasn't my idea. But I was so excited that he got it because it went by so much faster.
Oh yeah. Hand sanding.
This is genius.
My dad would have his hand sand, and I'm like, this sucks. And then I would have to go to the bathroom for a long time just to make sure.
Tisa, I would have to go to the restroom when my mom would tell me to wash dishes. I'd disappear.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you guys, can I tell you a story on that?
Yes.
Disappearing? Let me tell you this. I love my grandma. I love my abuelita. Bless her soul. She's no longer here, but I love her. And grandma, I'm so sorry. But when I was younger, and my mom knew about this, everyone in my house knew about this, but when grandma would show up to the house, I can vividly remember, I would be sitting at the window. I'd be reading my book. I'd sit at the window, and then I'd see her truck pull up, and I'd be like, Grandma's here! Everybody act like you're doing something. Hurry! We'd all spread around, and we act like we were cleaning the room or doing the dishes. Even my mom would get up and run.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, she was crack that whip.
Gosh.
She'd be like, it's time to clean, people.
And grandma had a truck full of junk. To me, it was junk. But so Grandma sold at the flea market in Lubbock on the weekends. But when she showed up on Friday nights, we'd have to unload the truck of all the junk that she found that week, load it up with the junk that she was going to sell that
Oh
weekend.
my gosh.
We had to help her go unload it at the flea market. It was like the worst memory of my life
My mom
growing
probably
up.
bought some of that junk. She loves
She
to go
what?
to the flea market. I said my mom probably bought some of that junk. She loves to go to the flea market.
Oh my gosh, Sandy, you know what I'm talking about, right out there? It's like, where's that flea market at? It was on 19th and or
Like-
4th.
There's one like on Clovis Highway, and then there's one like on 19th and L or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one on 19th and L it looked more like storage buildings.
Yes,
Like
Yeah.
square
that's the
storage
one.
Buildings. Yeah.
That's the
Mm.
one.
The
Oh,
one,
but I do love my grandma, guys. Okay, I miss her dearly. I really do. But
Just not whenever she came to do the market stuff.
That's funny.
but you know, good for her for getting her side hustle in before it really became this whole gig economy thing that they call. She was doing that before it was even a thing, right? That's how she made a living and later on in her life. So
Oh, someone's calling you out?
I am not going to deny that.
Well,
It is something I don't like.
right?
But
Did
Grandma-
Abuelita save her toilet paper rolls to write her
Hush
next
your
one?
mouth.
Those that are listening, Jamie's wife is watching, and she said, "Is that why we have a house full of junk?" Hashtag he gets it from his abuela.
I love you, Grandma. I love you. Okay.
He's not denying it. Hey, we need to get to our homework. We're already 30 minutes in, y'all. We haven't even got to our homework.
Oh my goodness.
We're 30 minutes in because of the unruly children.
That's right.
Oh, that's
We're only
right.
20 minutes in.
Man, what would we
but-
do without you, Sandy?
Still need to get our homework
Ah.
out. I did my homework,
She said, I don't know.
and I didn't do it 15 minutes before the show.
That would be me. Wait, I didn't want to say that. I shouldn't have said that.
So I did mine on Saturday.
You
Oh,
were.
goodness, there's so many.
Did you really, Sandy?
Cheating.
Shame
Remember,
the devil and tell the truth.
you said, and I quote, "Don't forget your homework." And I'm like, "What?"
That sounds like something I'd say.
And you said comments, and I'm like, "All right, I'm on it."
Are you close? Do you want me
Me?
to talk about a business?
Yeah.
Oh,
go-
why don't you go ahead and do that? Yeah.
Okay, I have a local business called Casual Elegance Home Styling, a local design and home staging business focused on helping sellers and real estate agents market properties for sale. Oh, hey, hair looks good today. Professionally merchandising a listing can easily maximize profits and decrease the selling time. There's only one chance to make a first impression. They are called Casual Elegance Lubbock. You can find them on Facebook.com, and you can speak with Becca Sebastian. She is the marketing director and designer partner. So that's our business of the day. I'll put the information in the comments so you guys can check them out. Especially if you're trying to sell a home, it's a good thing to have someone help stage it for you and stuff like that. Which I didn't know was a big deal here in Lubbock, even though I've taken pictures of houses.
Yeah, you have.
A buddy of mine, and he's like, "Oh, you got to wait for the stager to get there." And I'm like, what?
Right.
That's kind of like the food. What do they call it in the food photography show?
Oh
The,
yeah, the I forget what it's called, but yeah, half of
You
the
know-
food that you see photographed, well, I would say 80% of the food that you see photographed, you can't eat.
I was gonna say, because is it like glue and
Yeah.
All kinds of
all
stuff.
that stuff?
all
You-
kind of crayons.
You want to know what they use for steam, Sandy?
What?
They use a tampon that they
Oh.
microwave.
That's right. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So they'll take a tampon because it holds water really well.
Uh-huh.
So they'll get it wet and then microwave it, and then they stick it wherever it needs the steam to go, and it'll steam.
It holds water really well.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Me, I'm like, I would have never thought to put water in that thing and microwave it.
Right? Like, who thinks of all of
Someone
that?
did.
It's like it's crazy.
Someone did, guys.
All of the tricks that they think of.
And someone did it within the last like 20 or 50 years or something, right? Because
Right.
food photography.
Yeah. Yeah. It hasn't been that popular, and then all of a sudden it blows up. But yeah.
That's why the burgers never look like they do whenever you buy them.
That is
Yes.
very true.
Hi, Priscilla.
Hello, Priscilla. Are you ready to go with our comments?
Yes, I am. I am.
All right. Good.
Right.
Oh, I'm going to start typing the name of the business.
Well, I don't think Oh yeah, Sandy gets to go first, right?
Yeah,
Do I? Yes, because
she did hers on Saturday. Remember?
I did it on Saturday.
All right. All right, Sandy.
So this was funny. Tim was on our show and he couldn't participate in Joe's Kahoot game. And Larry comes on. Tim, can you play it on a flip phone?
Tim, he is calling you out.
Larry, that was so messed up, man. How you gonna harass him like that?
Yeah, he did.
And that was his live. That was Tim's first appearance. You know,
Yeah. Called
Larry.
him out about his flip phone.
I hope you never get called to the show, Larry, and Tim gets to say something to you. So
And so somebody had said that I had an accent. I'm like, what? And so Terry's like, Candy, you're like Abner. No accent, no accent, no accent. Then bam, Spanish. Then bam, John Wayne.
yes, how did I miss that comment? Yes, Carrie, that's what I'm talking about, Sandy, right there.
Oh, was it you that said something about my accent?
Yeah, I was like, I cannot. It's weird, but it comes and goes, or it doesn't come, and then all of a sudden it's there, and it's like Batman. It just swoops in, and then it's gone. When you turn around, it's like, what was going on here?
And then she goes, "No, girl."
Yeah, and she's all Metro and everything, so it's like,
Well, Jamie, I didn't say nothing about saying use guys when you're from Lubbock and
you
say,
two youths,
say y'all.
You're supposed to say y'all.
y'all. I say that.
You said used.
Two youths.
Oh, that's from my cousin Vinny, though. That's why. All right, Joe. I think you're next, right?
Yeah, I'm next. I'm next.
Right,
Here we go. So they saw you bring out your toilet paper roll of nuts, and Renee said TP notes. That's where I do my best thinking. I thought this was hilarious because I was like, we do our best thinking, our best game playing, our best texting, and our best Facebook conversation.
Right?
Or fighting, Facebook fighting, huh?
Or Facebook fighting, right?
I'm the best Ninja Warrior there.
Right, exactly. So that was awesome, Renee. That was a very good comment there. So these kind of go hand in hand, so that's why I put them together.
Okay.
Of course, one of our faves, Carrie Patton Jackson. So I know I look back at it and I was complaining about Bree and just the stuff that goes into making art, not Bree herself, but the different media that you use in art. And I was complaining on why I didn't like that certain type of media. And I pretty much did it the whole time. So Carrie was quick to tell me, waiting to hear Joe tell us, hey, how he hates jewelry making now, because I probably would have.
You guys go back and watch and see how critical you're being.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Joe's new name is I'm Joe Crybaby. I don't think I will be making that my name, Carrie. Okay.
Right.
I like the top one. The top one. The bottom one, you're gonna have to. We have to scratch that one. So
I like it, Carrie. I like it. You got one more coming up?
I think I have one more.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
somebody was having some problems playing my Kahoots game, and it was John Matthews. He said,
Dude,
horrible game.
That game was awesome, though. I don't know what he's talking about. I thought you did freaking fantastic on Friday with that game. That was really.
Didn't I,
something.
though? Didn't I with that W? Oh, you're talking about Joe. I thought you were talking about me.
I was like, this is awkward. I don't know what to say right now.
Oh, yeah, she won.
Oh, that's right. She did. You know, Eden, when she saw that on Friday, she said, Mr. Joe, he's playing, y'all are playing Kahoots? And I was like, yeah. And she goes, I play that. And I was like, what? I was like, oh, Mr. Joe's playing kid games. That's so cute. Cool.
No, not that Kahoots.
So, okay, cool. Let's see.
Let's see what you did.
I chose that one too, Joe. So I'm glad we can
Oh
just
my
skip
goodness. Do you not look through the rest of the slides?
15 minutes before the show. Okay.
Oh, okay.
15 minutes before the show. Sorry.
Gosh,
Here we go. You guys are hilarious. Lots of laughs. Great way to end my night.
Oh, Anita, thank you so much.
Right. So she put that on Monday or Tuesday, I think it was. And it's one of those comments where it's like, I like to see those feel good comments, and that's what that was to me. So thank you, Anita. Bree, you're a boss babe for sure. I'm the girl at the top of the stands cheering you on right now. So can I just say, I love when you guys out there are commenting to our guests who are on here, and you just say like the most encouraging things, and you just kind of help them stand up, and they see that stuff. And I think when they go back and watch it, I know it encourages them. And we tell people when we see encouraging things live on the show, we're going to put the comments on just to kind of help boost you up a little bit. And I know it makes them feel good. It definitely doesn't hurt, right?
Right.
Right.
Yeah, because a lot of them don't think that they're anything special when they really are. So they're just like, you're asking, like Bree was like, really? Okay. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, it was awesome to have our audience let them know that we're not just the only ones that see how special they are.
Right. Exactly.
Y'all, it was so funny because
hi, Alyssa.
Kate said he came home. He went to a sleepover, and he was like, "Mom, do I make you feel old?" I said, "No." You know who makes me feel old? Brianna.
Oh my gosh.
She was 4 when I met her, and now she's 12. So yes, that makes me feel old. You
right.
That is so wild.
It is.
It's so hard to look at Bree and then think you're an adult now.
Right. An actual adult about to graduate college.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. Because I wouldn't. It blows my mind.
Yeah.
Let's just move on.
Let's not cry today.
Tony said, "What is this? Is it radio or TV? How do we get it to look or watch?"
Tony.
I don't even know.
I think she was a friend of Joyce.
Oh, that's right. I think you're right. Yes.
Yeah, she's a friend of Joyce, and she commented on not the actual video itself, but before it started. You see how it has 00 there? So she was wanting to watch it, but she wasn't sure how.
She's like, "How do I watch this podcast?"
Yes, that's exactly.
I put this right next to that comment where that guy just showed up one night. It was like, I don't even know how I got here, but this is great. Or what am I watching? Or what did he say? It was something like that.
Yeah, he's like, "I don't know where I am, but I do like it," or something like that.
Yeah. That was good.
That was good. So, and I think maybe that might have been that's the last one.
You were overachieving there.
Me?
Yeah.
Well,
There's like 4 comments.
Yeah, we have such great guests, though, and I want to highlight them and make sure they know that we love them. So that's all.
We got much love for you. Much love.
Yeah.
Totally. All right.
So what do you have? What do we have coming up this week?
Wait, we didn't even talk about our weekends yet. How are you talking about what's coming up this week? We didn't even finish.
We did talk about our weekends.
What did I say about mine?
You said that it's. Oh wait, we talked about our day. So I talked about the day today, but we did not talk about our weekend. You're right. My bad. Well, Sandy talked about her weekend.
I don't know about you.
Yeah, that's exactly the words I was thinking she had on her face. Was
She's like, I did talk about my weekend. I even played a video.
Jamie, did you bake some more ladyfingers since you figured out what your issue was?
No. But I did record a new video for Friday.
Already?
Yeah. I
So
felt
were you
good.
able to mount the camera and get it where you wanted it?
Yes and no. Like it did.
Did you borrow Sandy's phone holder?
I really. It might be Sandy. That thing might help me out.
You want me to FedEx it to you?
Right away. Overnight that bad boy over here. Okay. But I do think it's kind of one of those where I met the need, but really didn't get the want. If that makes sense. And so we'll see. I'm still going to work on seeing if I can edit it this week, like we talked about. But I don't know. But we'll see. Well, it's a different kind of video.
A different kind of video.
Not for y'all. More for me.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I was like,
I
can make it happen.
But you know what we did get to do this weekend that was really cool? We watched Scoob. So my girls and I, we sat down and we watched Scoob.
Shraggy?
Was it good?
It was spectacularly good.
Because
it was. What did it say?
Scoob. Well, it was like, luckily we used to watch this instead of this. And I guess it was the old Scooby versus the new Scooby. But I didn't get it because I've not watched it.
So they did the beginning has like they remade the original intro for the cartoon show. They redid it and updated graphics and stuff. But the movie was just absolutely fantastic, guys. Like really, really good. I loved it 110%. Great family movie, hilarious. Um, there were so many references to other Hanna-Barbera cartoons also.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
really?
Yeah, and so I don't know if they're going to end up doing like a Hanna-Barbera universe movies now, but it would be cool if they did. I'll tell you that much. It would be cool that they did.
Did
But-
they say if it weren't for you meddling kids?
Well, they tried to a few times in there, but and the main villain, like I saw him at first and I thought, huh, looks a little familiar, and then it took me literally like half the movie to realize, oh my gosh, that's the main villain from many of the old Hanna-Barbera cartoons. I was like, so they did technically cross over, and I was like, what? But
So- Gooby was the Hanna-Barbera? I thought that was just
Mhm.
like Yogi Bear.
Yogi Bear is also
Yeah, Yogi Bear's
Captain
Hanna-Barbera.
Caveman,
Yeah.
Grape Ape. Who else? Blue Falcon,
Space Ghost.
Space Ghost.
Oh, those
Yeah.
were before my time then.
These are some
No.
good ones. There's a lot of other ones too, but there's some main ones that it goes to right there.
I think she's always calling us old.
No. No.
I don't know.
I would never.
Maybe you, Joe. Maybe you a little bit more
I
than that.
cannot believe that every time she can't remember. That's before my time.
Like if y'all say MASH or something, I'm like, oh, that's definitely before my time. Andy Griffith show. I don't know.
Joe's like, I was just
she
watching that
watches the
yesterday.
She watches the Golden Girls and then tries to tell us it's before our time.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I did watch
Are
Seven
you finished on that?
Girls. Huh?
Are you finished yet? Or what season are you on now?
You know what? I don't know. I know I'm on season 2, episode probably like 10, maybe.
It's hard when Netflix just kind of zooms right through them, right?
It's Hulu, but yes.
That's what I said. Hulu. Why don't you ever listen to me? I feel like y'all never listen to me.
My assistant has his earphones in.
He doesn't want to listen to you.
Yeah, he doesn't want to listen. And then I'm
He's like, guys, this is my free hour of the day. This is free hour of the day, Sandy.
oh, so you know how I told you I was going back to work today to my office?
Uh-huh.
So we've pushed it back to January 1. And I was, Eric, aren't you so excited? Oh, not
January 1?
I'm smoking crack in June.
Oh, I was like, are you up here in Illinois?
Y'all didn't know Lubbock was closed till 2021.
Oh my gosh.
That is awesome, right?
June, the J months, one of those. Anyway, so I told Eric, I'm like, babe, aren't you so excited? Y'all should have seen his face. He couldn't even contain the emotion that I was going to stay here longer. He was, and now he was like this. Yeah, that's good. I'm like,
Excellent response, Eric.
I'm serious. He was like, no, it's great. I'm like, you hesitated. And he's like, no, I think it's good. So
just like a woman to read into that hesitation.
I sure did. I'm like, that was like 5-second delay right there. This ain't a
It was
lot.
like, I wasn't even counting time. I don't even see time. It's just
So anyway, I think he wants to chance it and go back to his office.
Yeah, he's like, are you sure you don't need to go back sooner?
You want me to help
he was like, I will buy you a PPE. I will build you a PPE.
hey, now that we're woodworking.
Yeah. He'll put you in a wooden box, send you to work. There you go. There you go.
So what did you do this weekend, Mr.
Oh,
Pena?
yes, Jamie, I
Besides
keep
see Scoob.
Oh, besides Scoob, I think if my wife is still on here, she can help me remember too. But I think that's about it. It was raining for the large part. Oh, I went out to go get some food for all of us on one of the days, and then I left my credit card. But when I walked outside, it was torrential rain, and I just got scared. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I got to run back home fast!" And so there was that. But I hate the rain right now.
Why didn't you have it delivered, Jamie, since it was torrential rains?
It wasn't when I left the house.
Oh,
I waited, actually. I was waiting to just the right time, and then I did. Anyway, if any of you guys are here in Bloomington, just going to give a quick shout out to my favorite sushi place here in Bloomington, or Normal, is called La Bamba.
really? A sushi place?
I promise you,
Like-
it is the best sushi in this place.
What you talking about, Willis?
Yeah.
Like Mexican sushi or something.
So La Bamba has these really good burritos, and they've had them for years. And the owners there are super nice. They're really great to just talk with and hang out with. But it's a couple years ago they decided let's offer sushi. No one else was doing it in the uptown area where the food was, and so they did. And it took me a while to get on board, but now that I am, it's like, oh man, it's some of the best. And they have legit sushi makers there who are trained in it and actually know what they're doing, and it's so good. And you think Mexican food and sushi is weird, but it so works here, guys. If
So-
y'all were to come up here, I'd bring y'all to that place.
So sushi is truly, I mean, art. Okay. And Joe, you need to try it so that you can later say that you hate it. But Eric went out and bought all of the supplies to make sushi, and we couldn't master it. I mean, he couldn't master it.
It's hard, isn't it?
It is so hard.
You're like sushi or just rice on top of seaweed?
Yeah, I mean, because you had to like get these little rollers. I mean, I'm telling you, we bought everything, and we're like, okay, we'll just keep buying it.
Have any of you guys out there actually successfully made good sushi at home that you're like, whoa, this is restaurant quality or better even? If you have, I'd like to see some pictures and help
We
with
need
some
proof.
techniques. Yeah.
Because you're
Yeah.
lying.
How does it go? No, no picture, no proof, or no.
Yeah. Pictures or it didn't happen.
Pictures
go.
or it didn't happen.
Thank you, Calhoun.
So I'm not against sushi. I just have to make sure that it does not have any type of shellfish in it. So if I don't know, then I'm like very scared about that because I could be like hit and blow up on my face.
But dude, it's like pizza. It's like when you go to look at the pizza ingredients that are on top of it. It's the same way. You go look at the sushi and it tells you what's in it.
Joe, do it for the show. We want to see what you. We want to see what you would look.
Hashtag do it for the show. So now we've got Toastmasters, running,
Cycling,
cycling.
sushi. Is
Uh,
that it?
shrimp allergy. Do it, Joe.
Do it for the show, Joe.
Like this yellowfin tuna sushi, and that was really good. Where was it at? It's
Ohana?
Yashi?
Sakura's. It used to be.
All
It used
three
to
just said three different
be. It's on 50th Street. It used to be something else. It used to be
Tokyo. No.
Hong Kong.
No. It's
Shogun.
It used to be Shogun.
Shogun's. That's what I meant.
Shogun.
Yeah, it used to be
I
Shogun.
have a bean and cheese burrito with a side of smoked salmon sashimi, please.
Hell,
That's exactly what was my order yesterday.
There was a
you know.
There's a place in Tyler, Texas. The name of the restaurant was called the Pancho Pandas, and it was a buffet that had Asian food on one side and
Okay.
Mexican food on the other side. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, we have to try this!"
That sounds like the perfect marriage ever.
Pancho Panda.
Pancho Pandas.
Okay, wait a minute. Now, Pancho Panda, and just going by name, guys. If you saw two restaurants side by side, one named Pancho Panda or Carlos O'Kelly's, which one do you go for? Carlos O'Kelly's or Pancho Panda?
Pancho Panda every time.
But only because you've eaten it right now, and you told us already. But just going by name,
Just
The
like
other
name,
name is
Pancho
coming.
Panda.
Pancho
Yeah.
Panda.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's
We had a restaurant up here called Carlos O'Kelly's that Dakisa and I visited when Eva was really small. I don't even think Eden was born yet, but it was interesting. It was forgettable. It was Mexican food with a dash of
Pepper.
salt and pepper. Someone in the comments save me right now because I need it.
Italian?
Oh, I remember when I went to Chicago and my uncle took us to a Mexican food restaurant. We were like, thanks.
You're like, we come from Texas, right?
The best thing was the fried ice cream.
Fried ice cream.
They had fried ice cream there at a Mexican restaurant.
Nice.
So it was kind of like in a what's it called? A churro coating.
Churro.
Churro coating.
My Abner just jumped out when you said
It sure did. Hashtag Abner and Sandy.
Oh yeah, Chris said it was actually owned by an Asian and Mexican couple. So technically, she and I could open a restaurant and call it Pancho Pandas.
That's excellent, Joe. Y'all need to do that.
do it. Get on it right now.
Okay. You know what that reminds me of too, Joe? Do you remember that Asian restaurant in Lubbock on 19th Street? I don't remember what it was called, but for many of y'all, years ago, Joe and I worked together, and there was this restaurant that I went out to go help them with their.
Honda, probably.
No. This was
No.
a smaller Asian restaurant. It was on 19, close to where Jazz
Linda?
Louisiana is. Huh?
Linda's Cafe.
No, you said closer to Jazz and where
On-
Jazz is in that shopping.
Yeah. Anyway, I remember going there, and I was really trying hard to listen to them, and they had a pretty heavy Asian accent that was really challenging for me to understand. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Can you repeat that again and again and again? And it was a husband, a wife, their mother, and maybe a daughter. And I remember they kind of huddled up together real quick, and then they looked at me and they were like, "Your last name's Pina, right?" And I was like, "Yes, Pina." And they're like, "Oh." And then they kind of whatever, and then they came back, and then like that, it was like a switch. They started speaking perfect Spanish, 100% understandable, and I was all like,
See,
I can do that.
And you were still like, "Get it?"
I was like, okay, I can make that change for you. I was like, I am not having a hard time anymore. I was like, oh my gosh, that was okay. And that shows you how limited I was in my.
oh, can I tell you a story? Man, that reminds me of a time when Chris was working at a certain area, and she'd wanted me to call in because she wanted to leave early or whatever. Well, I was
This is like 5-10 years ago, right?
It was way long
Right.
time.
It was just yesterday, but that's fine.
But he's like, you should just call and say that there's been an accident or whatever, and that you need to leave. And so, of course, I call in and I do my deep. I do my deep Mexican accent like this, and the lady that answers the phone knows Spanish and starts talking to me in Spanish, and I'm like, don't do that. And I just kept mumbling,
He was like, "Psh, I can't hear you. What'd you say?" Psh, I'm going through the tunnel.
And then so Chris finally gets on the phone. I was like, I need you to come home. It was the worst acting call in language thing ever.
That in perfect English.
Yeah, whenever Chris picked up the phone, I was like, I need you to come home. She's like, you need me to come home? Yeah, your cousin's sick. My cousin's sick?
I'm on my way to rescue her.
Yeah, then I heard her say, the lady that answered the phone when she handed it to Chris, she's like, I couldn't understand him. I was trying to speak Spanish to him.
Joe, consider yourself dead.
Oh.
So you're talking
Oh,
It was years ago. I don't even remember.
I like this one. Look,
yes, I bet.
Oh my goodness, I felt so bad because I had one job.
yeah, you did.
And I couldn't do it. I could not do that job.
Oh,
Let me tell you a funny story. When I worked with Missy Lawrence, she was one of my BFFs. She called in some burritos for breakfast, and it was a Mexican place. And the lady said she had a hard time with her English, and she like I'm having right now. And she was like, "Can I get a name for the order?" And Missy was like, "Missy," and she's like, "Missy," and she's like, "Missy." She was like, "Melissa," and this is Missy trying to tell her it's Melissa, but she was getting her Spanish accent. And I'm like, "Why are you getting an accent?" She's like, "She doesn't understand my name." I was like, "Well, all you have to say is Missy." She was like, "I tried," and she says, "Missy." Anyway, she would tell me if she knew that I was telling that story.
Missy, if you're here, say hi. Missy,
No.
Missy.
Missy?
Missy.
Yeah.
Oh man, guys, throw up some of your stories in the comments. I'd love to read some of y'all's funny stories. I bet everyone's got to have them. Everyone has them, right?
Yeah. So Chris is a great worker. Don't. It was a one-time deal. It wasn't. I didn't.
It was a fluke.
Well, and then after that, I said, no, I'm not doing this again because I'm like the worst. I was like, I can't do it. I can pretend I have a good Mexican accent. But when it comes down to it, and the game is on, no. It's not going to happen.
It's about as good as your British accent.
It all mixes together. It's the same. People, she thought it was Spanish, so.
But did she really?
Oh man!
Oh gosh!
I forgot what it was for. Even that's so crazy.
Now I'm curious. I'm just curious.
Calls me by my name that my parents call me in Spanish. What does that mean?
What is your
What
name?
is her name in Spanish? Is it just Priscilla?
I don't know.
How do you say Priscilla in Spanish?
It's hilarious. I thought it was Priscilla.
Changed your name to hilarious.
They completely messed it up. I mean, Priscilla.
Now I'm like waiting. I want to know how you say
No.
Spanish.
Oh, she said yes. Priscilla.
Oh, to what you said.
Yeah.
What did we say? We've said like 20 things.
I said hilarious was the second one.
Where are we at?
Priscilla was the first one.
Like, don't you love that delay where we can't really get
45-second delay, guys. Sorry about that. We have no control.
So are y'all seeing Carrie? She placed an order and they thought her name was Caridad.
She said, sure, so I was cutting that. It's like those times when they say your name is this and you're like, no, this, and they're like this, and you're like, no, this. It just, you're like, I don't know how else to tell you it's pronounced.
Yeah.
It's like mine's always Pena.
Priscilla, you'll love it. I was Dandy on Friday.
Dandy.
Oh,
Yes,
that's right.
I remember that one particular customer that was complicated.
Yes.
My not so dandy day.
Well, I love receiving text messages and emails where they call me ho. I'm just like, I'm sorry, my personal life is none of your business.
Right. And how do y'all know?
They know, Sandy.
Like,
They
why
know.
are you keeping an eye on me like that? And
Lubbock's not that big.
you really have to start the email out by calling me that? We don't even know each other that well yet.
Yeah, right.
You're already starting me out on that.
Yep.
Gosh, it's so crazy. But yeah, it's kind of sad. So
Sorry about that, ho.
yeah,
Oh,
I'm a small cup of hoe now, I guess. Unbelievable.
Mine is for Bish's Calhoun.
Vicious.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask you earlier. What is Calhoun? Who's B. Calhoun?
He
We
said
did-
Half-Life or what was it? What is that? Animal Crossing?
Oh,
Barney Calhoun? Y'all know I don't know anything.
Well, neither do we. We were wondering.
oh, great.
What? Oh, it is Half-Life.
Will now
Oh,
be your
man.
name. And he emails me a lot.
Sweet,
If
Adrian.
you need some more contact information.
Great.
What does it say? Where? Old white ladies asked me if Carrie is short for Carolyn. Breakfast burrito places. I'm Caridad. I'll take it.
Whatever it takes to get the order correct.
It's like, it doesn't matter. As long as I get my damn food, okay?
Yeah. Not even worried about it.
Listen to this, guys. One time I took an order for a pizza and I asked her name and she said pizza. I asked her again. She said bacon, eggs, and cheese. I was like, no, what is your name? She said, oh, it's Jennifer. Now that's hilarious, Priscilla. That's hilarious, Priscilla.
Priscilla. And then Raquel's got one.
Well, oh,
No,
that's not Raquel. Can't get Jaime correct but
JP.
no, over. That bumped in there real quick. Sorry.
Yeah. Raquel. I've never had a problem in a Mexican restaurant with the name Raquel, but at American restaurants, I watch out. They can never say my name. It comes out Rock Fuel. I'm like, really?
Rock fuel.
Rock fuel, close enough.
Oh my gosh,
That's close.
that's hilarious.
Have you seen? I saw one. What was it? One news broadcast where the person they were speaking to, her name was Erica,
Oh,
and and they spelled it out Air AIR and then Recca WRECA. Air Recca. That was her
I
name.
have not seen this, dude.
and I wondered if that was like her real spelling. Like, did she spell it out like that?
Right. I don't know. And
Air.
what's even funnier is that one of the guys that works for me, his wife, his name is Erica, and I will call her Erica. I was like, Erica.
That's pretty funny.
Oh my goodness.
Erica McBride.
Dude,
Yes,
weekend
yes, that was her.
I think that's her real name, Joe.
I think it's her real name.
Erica.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
you just made fun of her.
Oh no.
Right. Miss McBride would like to apologize.
Joe should apologize to you, not us. We didn't
I
say anything.
sincerely apologize that your parents gave you a name like that.
Right.
Restaurants never get my name right, so now I go with Calvin.
I mean, how do you mess up Tim?
Tim, Jim, Rim, Slim.
I mean, it's so easy. I don't even know.
Your name stuff, guys. This is some great stuff. We could have had a whole episode on name stuff. Look at this.
Right.
A lot of people still call Daniela. That's her daughter, Danielle. Or Danielle. Yeah, Danielle. She just looks at me and says, Daniela.
Yeah, she's gonna forever be stuck with that.
Forever. I used to have to spell my name out over the phone for my work email. Carrie P as in phenomenal. I love that, Carrie.
Because it's the truth. Duh.
P as in phenomenal.
Oh, they always say Jim. I
That
got
starts with an F.
you. Right.
That starts with an F. What are you, crazy? Oh my goodness. Huh. This weekend I traveled a lot since we're talking about weekends and we're getting all these great things.
I know.
I actually traveled more than I have in like 3-4 months.
I wonder why.
Had to go to for obvious reasons, but
Right.
I drove down to Lake Allen Henry and the weather was perfect down there. It was so cool. And I got to shoot with a senior in this nice classic car. And then
I saw that.
Sunday,
That
Was
was
that-
a nice.
say that again, Cindy?
Is that her car?
It was her dad's car.
Oh, it was nice.
It was.
It was very nice.
I like
And-
that shot you had of all the flowers coming out of the trunk.
Right, yeah, they had all of that set up there, and I was like, whenever they booked me, they were like, "Hey, we have this idea. We want flowers coming out of this car, her dad's car," and I was like, "Okay." Just like,
You didn't really get what they were talking about.
what they were talking about until
Yeah.
we get there, and I take the shot, and I'm like, "Okay, yeah, that works." And her dad was like, he goes, "Man, I wanted to paint it black before the shoot." But it actually worked out perfect because it was blue. She was wearing blue and the blue skies. It was really one of my more favorite shots. And then
Yeah, it was a really nice. I liked it. It was
It was
beautiful.
blue.
it was blue. Yeah, it's like a dark blue.
What color did you see, Jamie?
I thought it was black.
Not quite.
I thought it was a good-looking black car.
It's a dark blue, near black.
When you said he wished he could have painted black, I thought that sentence was going to end. So he was really relieved that he did it in time, and I was like, oh,
No,
wait
he
a minute.
didn't. No, and he had just bought it like a couple of months ago. He wants to do a what's called a not a classic restore, but a modern restore. Like he's swapping out the brakes and transmission and that type of stuff. So
No, I don't.
He's gonna put air conditioning in it.
yeah,
Gotta put air in the tires.
Yeah.
That's always good. He's going to hire you to come back to shoot the car, isn't he? Did you give him your card for that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, they were very happy with their images, and so her mom was like, "Oh, we're bringing you back to do family pics." So
Look at
Yeah.
that.
Oh, awesome! There you go.
Congratulations, man. Way to
every now and then I take good pictures. Every now and then my camera takes good pictures.
your
Let me tell you
iPhone.
how.
Your iPhone.
Let me tell you how to offend a photographer. You tell them that their camera takes good pictures. Don't ever say that, because the camera is not the one that takes the pictures. It's the guy who presses the button.
Jamie says that.
He's used to. Just he did
So
it.
I'm now on Joe's side of the thing. Last year I got my camera in August. My whole family pitched in to get me a nice camera, and Joe has actually been teaching me on and off throughout the year. And now that I understand how to, I'm not going to say good pictures, but now that I understand how to take a better picture, I'm more
Yeah, it's not your camera.
yeah, because I find I can grab my cell phone, and Joe has even said, he's like, "Did you take that with your camera?" And I'm like, "Dude, I took it with my phone." And he's like, "Nice." So I'm like, "Whoa, that's a great compliment when your buddy who's actually a professional photographer gives you a compliment like that. You're like, what? That makes me feel so good." Actually,
Right?
keep it coming, keep it coming.
I mean, with the phone, not a camera.
Yeah,
It's amazing what phones can do now. It's crazy though. She has a friend named Breck.
can I speak?
Can I
with
speak
her?
with
Breck is a cool name.
Bertha? How do you get Breck and Bertha?
Well,
Maybe
that's
they
as bad as this one. When I say my name on the phone, I always say Priscilla, but they always say Crystal.
It's seriously, it's people that don't pay attention.
You know, you're right.
Yeah.
That has to be it. I must have been multitasking and be like, "I'm sorry, did you say James?" No, I said Bertha. Oh, I'm sorry.
Did you say?
All right, we're at 10:30, y'all. It's time to wrap
Oh,
up.
you're right. It is.
What do we have planned for this weekend or this week? What do we have on tomorrow?
Oh, guys. So for those of you in
I'm gonna be surprised.
so for those of us, we've been kind of locked up basically for a little while, right? Because it's been fun times at home these last little bit of time. So remember last week or the week before, we had someone say we wanted outdoorsy as the topic for a future episode.
Right.
So tomorrow I have a very nice and wonderful friend coming to the show. Her name is Jamila Gilbert. And she ran a camp that my daughters went to for a few years and that many of the kids here in town went to. It turned out to be one of the most spectacular camps ever that did so many activities. And so I thought it'd be nice for her to come on and share with you all ideas for you all to have some fun times with your kids and with your family during this time and maybe even afterwards. So she's going to come on and give us a little bit of that. She's going to show us how she got there and kind of what she does now. She's really fantastic though. So come back tomorrow for her. Wednesday. Who do we got, Joe?
Wednesday is my guy. He is a fellow photographer and YouTuber, Instagrammer, educator. He's a Sony Alpha ambassador. And he started out like really small and now he's like blown up. And so we're just going to be talking about his success. There's very few people that I will say that take better pictures than me. And he's one of them. So we will be showcasing his work and just kind of his journey onto where he was able to get in his life now. So it'll be cool if you need some inspiration and you think that you're not going to get anywhere. He's done a lot in probably, I would say 3 or 4 years of since he's blown up or basically shown up on the scene.
Cool.
And his name is Francisco Hernandez.
Francisco Joel Hernandez.
Francisco Joel Hernandez. Yes.
I found that out. And he has like hundreds of thousands of followers on his social media.
On his social media.
Not like a couple people.
No.
I mean, he's got more than us, if you can believe that.
Right. All of us.
Hundreds of thousands.
Right.
So, and then Thursday we've got a special treat for
and you're gonna love Thursday's show.
You really are, Sandy. Yeah, I was thinking of you when I thought about these guys.
Well, I'm excited.
One of them is a beatboxer, and the other one is a rapper, and they have a podcast that they've been doing for a while. So not only are they going to come on the show and tell us about their podcast and just their journey together, but then at the end they're also going to drop a rap and a beat for us so that we can hear it.
Oh my God, I'm going to be fangirling my face already. I'm already so excited.
It's going to be awesome.
So make sure you come back on Thursday for that. And then, of course,
I'll try to be here.
Friday is Food Friday. I don't know what to say about that right now, other than it's always fun. Food Friday.
Food Friday. That's it.
That's enough. Enough said, right?
Food Fail Friday.
No, Sandy.
We may bring back the Cahoots game too. So if you want to participate in that, make sure that you're watching because right now the free version only allows me to do 10 people.
If you want to try to beat me,
Oh yeah, that's
That's
right. If we need someone to dethrone Sandy, so
That's
make
right.
sure you're watching for that.
I know it's not
And
going
to
to be
be
me.
ready for this test.
And the winner gets a nice pat on the back.
Yes.
That's
Awesome.
pretty good.
You like that?
So anyway, guys, I hope you have a great weekend. Thank you for coming in tonight and hanging out with us again. Hope you enjoyed everything. And as usual,
Remember to wash your hands.
for at least 20 seconds.
You filthy animals.
Good night, guys.
Good night, everyone.
Everyone.